So the even during the analog stage or era, you discover that even editing seems an informal process because it's an informal process in the sense that in as much as there were studios coming up, those studios weren't so much formalized. They weren't so much formalized, and those studios were mainly owned by the electronic dealers. Some of them were mainly owned by electronic dealers. So you discover that after production, like I said before, the electronic dealers who doubled as the EPs collect their rushes, the tapes from the directors. In fact, they are on location with the director. As they are shooting, they are collecting the tape. They are collecting the tape. And most times, they give it to their editor. Editor will edit it. And most times, the director wouldn't even see the final draft. It goes into the market. So you discover how informal that is. And currently, the directors seem to have occupied more of the responsibility of supervising the editors. And of course, they have big studios with better equipment now and more trained personalities right now. So you discover that at this point, one cannot argue successfully that Nollywood is an informal industry. And because again, one thing I like to say is that even though anybody can decide to produce, if you have 10 million naira, you can decide to produce a film right now, right? But I bet you that film is likely going to crash. Why is it likely going to crash? Because the formality in the Nollywood industry stems from, first of all, the destination of the film. Where is the film going to? What audience is the film? Which platform is it going? And each platform, let's say all the platforms in Ruth Kadri platform in YouTube already has the kind of stars they want, has the kind of story they want to see. Netflix has the kind of story you want to see. So a combination of any type of actor, any type of story, where will you sell it? Which platform? And so that's why you can see somebody who produce a very good film. Up till now, it hasn't made up to 1,000 views. Or you see another producer, he produces a film today. By tomorrow evening, it's over 200,000 views. Because of what? The structure of the story. The kind of structure of the story. Before you produce, you must sit down and discover or discuss the destination of the story. Who are you producing for? Which platform are you going to air it? And then, this platform you're going to put this film to exhibit it. Who do they like to see? A combination of Yul Edochie and so person, combination of this person, and they like, most times you discover that there's something we call rags to riches narrative. You know what we call rags to riches narrative? You see one boy, he dey suffer, oh, then they punish him, all of a sudden. They can't be like say in papa where die, where they suffer. Only billions of naira for him. So he come collect the money. As they collect the money, he still they pretend. They come they bully him, still they pretend before he come show himself. Rags to riches. So that's this kind of story. You must understand the kind of the logic of the story, different platforms. So when you talk about the informality in Nollywood, if you think that Nollywood is an informal industry and you have 10 million naira, you can use it and produce film. But I bet you keep it in your cupboard. But if you understand the formality of Nollywood, if I gave you 5 million naira, you'll be able to spin it around. Thank you.